These 4-2-1-3 tactics got me top 3 in the world in Elite Division. Come on, boys. Let's talk about the best tactics I've used in FC25. If you're looking for cheap FC25 coins, make sure to check fifacoin.com, super fast delivery, and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to a new FC25 Best Custom Tactics video on the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 4-2-1-3 tactics that have taken me to Elite Division, top 3 in the world. Very few players at this moment. Very tough the competition because only the best are here so far, or ones of the best. So we got top 3 in the world on PC with these, and in the top 200 on console, which is really difficult. 4-2-1-3, why are these so special, and why is the 4-2-1-3, sorry, so special? First of all, you will have the two CDMs that are godly. They will hold off counterattacks. You've got the central attacking midfielder that is the most important position on the page, and let me tell you this. If you don't have a central attacking midfielder with tiki-taka and the ability to do long passes and incisive, you cannot play the 4-2-1-3. It's not like in previous seasons. The play styles are extremely important this year, so you gotta pay attention to the central attacking midfielder that you're gonna use. If I were to think about a very cheap one, affordable and extremely OP, I would say that Savanier card with the Hunter Evo looks absolutely fantastic. A long ball pass, plus also a lot of pros are using that particular card. So that being said, now let's talk about the variations in attack, because you've got the driven pass from Lampard to Cruyff and then overhead chip pass to Mbappe. That's the most common way to score. Incisive pass through balls to the right wingers, or you can build with the right back CDM and right winger. But to do that, let's talk about the 4-2-1-3. We got the code on the screen right now and about the tactics. We've got build-up play balanced. That is my favorite. I do believe with counter, you rush the attack too much. With short passing, it is a bit too slow. Defensive approach, we're gonna have two variations. 61, that will trigger automatic offside traps from your defender line. But in case you're playing against someone that has long ball pass plus at the cam and the striker like Didier Drogba, for example, I instantly change here and I go to a 50 because it is almost impossible to stop those passes to Drogba. So I play a 50 here, no more automatic offside trap, and I keep it cool. I limit the biggest weapon of the opponent. Be careful with that, otherwise 61 standard. So remember, if opponent is abusing first touch long ball passes, go 50 over there, otherwise 61. In terms of player roles, we always use role defender from the center back, both of them. Goalkeeper with focus defend on the goalkeeper. The two CDMs here, you've got variations indeed with holding, roaming, ball winning, but in my opinion, just the defend is the best. Other variations that you might try: deep lying playmaker, wide half is just crazy. Center half makes the game even more defensive for you because you're not gonna have a CDM to build a bit with him. You're gonna have a center back when you're attacking. So that's why for me the best is holding for both of the CDMs. Now, right back, left back. I've seen players that use here wing back on one of the fullbacks. I do prefer to trigger on my own both of the runs of the fullback. So if I decide to attack with them, I'm gonna trigger them on my own. That's focused, balanced for me on both of them in this 4-2-1-3. Now, hey, for the cam, the options are playmaker, half winger, shadow striker, and classic 10. The best though, and if you have a player here, you kind of need a player with plus at playmaker. If you have it like that, you're gonna find something incredible. You're gonna see how your playmaker is everywhere on the pitch. Do you want to build with Lampard and Olise on the right side? He's gonna be there. Do you have the ball at Maicon? Do you and prepare to do a pass from Maicon to Lampard? Cruyff is gonna open up the play also and come there. He's absolutely fantastic with the playmaker plus plus in the cam position. The focus here, you got roaming, and trust me, you don't need it, man. You don't need to change from balanced to roaming or build up, because he will almost always be there. Especially with build up, he comes too much in the back. Roaming, you just don't need it. Balanced is perfect. He moves left, he moves right. He helps a lot. Moving now to the right winger and left winger. I've been testing, and between inside forward, winger, wide playmaker, inside forward is just godly, man. It's incredible. They make a run between the fullback and the center back. Players get in positions for trivelas or for finesse shots. It is stellar. You do have focus, roaming, attack, or balanced. In my opinion, balanced is the absolute best. Now, you can try a variation, and for example, if you don't have a player that can finesse the ball or trivela in that position, you could try to have him on winger. But in the same time, players that have inside forward plus plus, they tend to get in that space between the fullback and the center back much easier. So it's debatable. You just have to try it on your own a bit. The 4-2-1-3 is quite simple to play, man. You just need the correct play styles. The playmaker here, incisive. I would say incisive is the most important one. Even more important than tiki-taka, even more important than long ball, more important than ping pass. Incisive for through balls, because you're gonna get a lot of times the ball there for a counter attack. You're gonna have Vinny, Olise free. If you don't have the incisive, you're gonna suffer. Now for the striker. Options here have started to vary with the focus on support and the fact that you can apply that support to multiple variations. You got target forward, false nine, the poacher, and the advanced forward. Play your striker on the double plus plus. Search for the double plus plus. But if your striker has false nine plus plus, I say don't play it. In a formation with a cam, you don't play like this. You either go poacher, advanced forward, target forward. Here, of course, we will go with advanced forward plus plus. That is the code on the screen. Pretty straightforward 4-2-1-3. Remember, 61 we have at the defender line in case the opponent hasn't abused the first touch long ball passes. Otherwise, we go to 50. And in terms of how to pick the players, you will need, I would advise as right winger, left winger players that can and will be able to do finesse shots or trivelas. That is important. What happened to my Vinny here with his photo? Vinny, no. And for the central attacking midfielder, to have as many play styles as possible at passing and incisive, in my opinion, the most important one. The two CDMs need to be able first to destroy and then to build up attacks. I have both of them on tiki-taka with tiki-taka. I love the tiki-taka playstyle. Why? Because it takes me out of tough situations. If I'm pressured by the opponent, I just driven from my cone to Lampard, and Lampard first touch pass, man. Here to the right winger or the cam. For me, for the central midfielders, now my favorite playstyle according to the meta is the tiki-taka, because they're gonna do the first touch passes in a special way. Chat, this is the 4-2-1-3. Drop a comment below and let me know which other formations have you been using lately and having good results with. This will be all for today. If you got any questions, drop a comment below, drop a like. My name is Ovi, and I'll see you fellas in the upcoming ones. Ciao.